Hello, hello, hello. You are tuning into another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's topic, penalties, drive stoppers, progression halters. Those are some of the names that they go by, but every week we continually do it. I was actually going over something with somebody, and I was discussing something with them, and I said, for all of the lack of receivers and things that we have, with Lamar under center, we're still scoring at a high rate. What's been slowing us down are penalties. Penalties. And this is the reason why so many people be like, oh, we'll be okay without a receiver and stuff like that, because they see so much of the self-inflicted wounds that we keep implicating on ourselves. And look, I'm going to be real with you. Every single year we've had problems with penalties. Every single year. False starts. False starts have been like the main culprit. But there's been plenty of other ones that have reared their head countless times. Countless times. And we just be sitting there like, yep, here it comes. Yeah, boom. Offensive pass interference. You know what I'm saying? All different type of stuff. Like, it just random things happen, but those things delay, slow down, prevent points. Even down to the poor play that we did last week overall, offensively. Think about, there was like 3 drives that were absolutely stalled because of penalties. And some of them were back-to-back penalties. So it'll be like 2nd and 20. Yo! And even if we convert it, but another penalty. It's like, seriously? Like, yo. Oh, God. Bro, it be so annoying, bro. It be so annoying. There's right now, I can't think of it, but there's a certain penalty that we stay getting all the time. All the time we get it. What's it called? But we got to do a better job at that, man. And that's why, look, it does leave the mind open to imagination, simply because we see so many things that are fixable, right? We're looking at this team and saying, devoid of wide receiver talent, we could still score. We're still scoring. And people are saying that because it's like, yo, well, look at that drive right there. We marched down the field for 6 minutes and got to the 20-yard line and then got 3 straight penalties to take us out, and we got to kick a field goal. Or penalties take us out of field goal range, which happened last week and the weeks previously. So my thing, I would like to ask y'all this. Who would y'all blame that on? No, the reason why I'm saying who would y'all blame it on is because it's been happening even since 2019. 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022. I'm trying to wonder who y'all going to blame for it. Because different players, same outcome. Who can you blame? And if y'all dare say Lamar, you're catching the hands. Sure you can. Tatsumaki Senpai. Straight up, because we know it's not him. You can see his frustration. Last week he kicked the ball. He was like, bro, what? Like, because he knows. Let me tell you right now what's going through Lamar's head. He knows mentally, he's like, look, I have to do a lot for us to win. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to trust the weapons I have more than usual to help alleviate some of the strain of carrying this heavy responsibility that I have to carry for the offense, at least until we can get to the playoffs, right? All right. And then you march down the field, you got some stuff clicking and penalty. So now it's like, okay, that was supposed to be a first down on third down on a 3rd and 3, but now it's a 3rd and 12. Yeah. Hey, and I don't want to hear anybody in the comments or anything saying, oh, well, if we had Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen, they converted. Bruh, if Josh Allen was converting 3rd and 12s consistently, trust me when I say this, they'd be averaging 40 to 50 points a game. 3rd down is called the money down. It's where true quarterbacks truly shine. Go look up the conversion percentages for the top quarterbacks in the league. I promise you Lamar is up there. He's up there. Probably top 5, top 3. But that's the money down. The reason why I brought this up today is to say this. Even though we have, this is why I said I still got us going to the Super Bowl. Even though we have team deficiencies that are glaring, hence like the wide receiver position and lack of offensive play calling, we're still scoring points. And we're still going through drives. Our problems are fixable. We haven't played a clean game this season yet. This is where the mind starts to think. We haven't played a complete game this year yet, and we haven't played a mistake-free game this year yet. That should be scary for every other team. You see, that's why other teams will be like, yo, Baltimore could be a problem, because they recognize that if we hit our stride, even with the lack of wide receiving threats, we'll probably be top 2 scariest teams in the playoffs. Because at the end of the day, it's cold. Your hands become more numb, harder to catch the ball, bad weather, inclement weather. You have rain, you have snow, you have sleet, hail, especially if you're in New England. So you know what travels well when all those things are happening? Defense and running the ball. Guess who's the best running team in the league? And guess who just got the best defense in the league? It travels. I'm telling you right now, the Ravens are playing for bad, inclement weather games. I'm telling you they are. They're like, whoa! Listen, they're looking at not Lamar. Lamar do not like that stuff, but because he a Florida boy. He like the sunshine, a little bit of rain here or there, but he wants it to be nice and warm. But the coaches, they're over there praying for a white Christmas, a winter wonderland. Snow. It's like, oh, please let it rain. Yes, you can't throw the ball down, can you? Oh, Roquan, go get him. Yes, smash him. Queen, rush. I'm telling y'all. And I think Lamar knows this. See, here's the thing. And I'm going to pivot to this real quick. That's part of the reason why I feel personally, in my opinion, that Lamar Jackson has almost priced himself out of Baltimore, right? Not because I don't think we have the money to pay him, because I think we do. I think we're going to win the Super Bowl this year. Hey, I really do. I think that injuries are going to play. I've said this, and the crazy thing is, I said this at the beginning of the season. I think for the top 3-4 teams, injuries are going to play a big factor. Injuries are going to play a major factor, more than usual. Weather's going to play a big factor, more than usual. I want to remind y'all, this has been some weird weather we've been having, not only here in Florida, but across the United States of America. How well will the Bills be able to play if they can't get the ball to Stephon Diggs? And teams know they can smash Josh Allen now? Yeah. The only team that I believe can pass no matter what's going on is the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's not so much because of Patrick Mahomes, because I think Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league. Second is Lamar, but Patrick got it because he has all the accolades. It's because of Andy Reid. Andy Reid literally had played in the NFC for years. He went to like 3 straight or not 3 straight, but he went to 3 NFC championship games. The guy is used to inclement weathers, and even in those games, his teams were still passing the ball. That means Green Bay, wherever else it is, hard, everything frozen. The you can take grass and go snap, sound like a carrot. That's the only team I'd be worried about still, even in inclement weather, because they're going to throw it. I don't care if it's raining, downpour, they're going to throw it. And Travis Kelce is the best tight end in the league. I mean, it should be obvious at this point. Anybody that's arguing it just doesn't watch enough football. Hey, just doesn't watch enough. As long as you got those two, those are the dangers. That's the only team I'm truly worried about. I'm not really worried about Buffalo. Josh Allen is a choke artist to me. He's been propped up by his weapons, and his weapons have shown or shined very bright for him in crucial situations. Stephon Diggs has been making game-changing plays since Minnesota. You forget one of the greatest catch and runs that we've ever seen in playoff history is by Stephon Diggs. He had 2 of them. Think about that real quick. That's who Josh Allen's throwing the ball to. And I'm not worried about them getting any connection going if it's snowing and raining, because we know what the ball does. It slips out of people's hands. It does. We've seen it. And wind. Oh, God, wind. So this is what I think the Ravens are looking at it saying, we are going to run the ball down these people's throats when it comes. And I know that's what they're saying. They're saying, okay, whatever. If I had to make a guess, this is what I think the Ravens are hoping for. Even though I said I feel like Lamar Jackson has priced himself out of Baltimore, that's not the way I'm actually saying it. What I mean is, I'm saying that what he'll be able to demand is something that no other team has given a player. None. He's going to be able to demand that, because you're going to be looking at, if he went to Super Bowl this year, he's probably going to get the Super Bowl MVP. You're going to be looking at an MVP, regular season MVP, a player that's led the league in passing touchdowns, a player that's consistently got his team to the playoffs, and now a player that's a Super Bowl champion and a Super Bowl MVP. What do you do with that resume? I think that the Ravens know they have to pay him, right? And next year, after they pay Roquan, I think there's going to be some big trades, let goes, and signings that we've never expected or never shown from Baltimore. Because I think what they're going to do, I think that after they win ugly, they're going to be looking to pivot to add some foundation to that ugliness. You know that foundation your girl put on when she got a little bit of acne, when her face a little breakout, little white dots everywhere. She put that foundation on and it's like, pretty time. That's what they're going to be doing next year. I'm telling y'all. Listen, some people are going to be like, no, Nitro, no. I've called all of their moves almost perfectly so far. Almost perfectly. Listen, last year, I thought we were going to win the Super Bowl last year simply because, to me, that was the best overall team probably we've ever had in Baltimore. Defense, offense, that to me. Injuries derailed that train. But I'm telling y'all this. If we fix these penalties, it's going to be a scary day for the rest of the NFL. Mark my words. And if we go on the tear that I'm expecting us to go on, bye-bye to the Bengals, because they're not making the playoffs. They're going to have to make it as a wild card. Good luck with that. The AFC East might have 3 teams coming out of it. Good luck. You feel me? Good luck. But that was another episode of the Wunderkind Show. You guys can be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me, and y'all know forever I'll be appreciative of that. Please remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. I do respond. I like the banter. So, once again, I have an episode tomorrow to see who we're playing and to break down that Jacksonville versus Raven game. And this is Nitro with another episode of the Wunderkind Show, and I'm out of here. So, and y'all know my slogan. Peace. And I'm out. Yeah.